What is going on, everyone? We are the Has-Beens, as you can see here. My new stylish shirt. We got our own shirts, merchandise, and all
I'll be
that
wearing
stuff.
it, but I had to wear it for the
Had to
Cubs.
support the Cubs, man.
Had to support the Cubs.
For sure.
No other choice.
For sure. Well, let's just start it off with what everyone wants to forget is the state football games this week.
Not our best.
Not our best showing. Not our best showing.
Despite wins, not the best.
Despite wins, not our best showing. I really don't have a whole lot to say about the OU Texas Tech game. The box score and the stats kind of speak for themselves. Defense was nowhere to be found for either team, so that was a special one. That was a special
But
game.
you can't say it wasn't entertaining.
That was very entertaining.
Maybe in a bad way.
It looked like it looked like someone was playing NCAA football on the Xbox and just streaming it on Fox.
On junior varsity.
On junior varsity
level.
Mm-hmm. And they were playing like 20-minute quarters. Because
for real though,
playing 5-minute quarters, I don't even think I could pass the ball 88 times and have 700 passing yards. Even on junior varsity, I don't think there's enough time for me to do that. But either way, it's a win.
Mm-hmm. Win's a win.
I can complain a lot about it, but I'm not going to. Told myself I wasn't going to talk a lot about this. So, OSU, Kansas.
So I want to follow you up here and say I don't have a whole lot to say either. It wasn't a good game at all. The score was 44-20, which seems well enough on paper if you didn't watch the game itself, but it was really closer than that, and our defense bailed the offense out quite a few times, which is saying something because our defense played terrible too.
Right.
So it was a pretty bad performance, and you can blame it on 11 a.m. kickoff games on the road, but come on here. I mean, we're talking about Kansas in Lawrence in front of 15,000 people. We're the more talented team. We're the better coach team that should not have ever been as close as it was for as long as it was. So there's nothing really to take away from it. I mean, Justice Hill did well, but, did it against Kansas. But other than that, everyone played okay. That's all I have to say about that, too.
There you go. Okay, moving on quickly.
Quickly.
From last week's game. This week, we'll start off just because this isn't going to take a whole lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
OU plays Kansas this next week. Don't have a whole lot to say about it. I think it's going to be a blowout. And I'll just go ahead and do my score prediction for it. That's cool. I'm going to say 56-13.
It's in Norman, right?
Oh, I actually don't know.
Oh, well, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are on OSU. It matters for OSU if it's on the road, apparently, because we struggle in Lawrence. But regardless, especially after what they just did to Tech's defense, and Kansas's is not much better or worse. I'll say OU gets 60 again.
Okay.
I'll say 63-17. Shouldn't even be close.
I like it. Moving on to the big game in Stillwater.
Bigger
the
game.
Undefeated Mountaineers of West Virginia.
Yeah.
Stillwater. 11 a.m. kickoff again?
Again.
That's cool.
Yeah, again.
Those are always
I don't know what we did to deserve this, but
football gods.
So before the year started, I thought we would be the undefeated team, and they'd probably be like the 4-2 team. That's not the case. They're a top 10 team, and we're not ranked. It should be a good game. The OSU West Virginia ones always kind of are, because you got Gundy going against former offensive coordinator Dan Holgerson. They both know each other pretty well. Both should have some pretty fun offensive showings. Thing is, OSU's defense is not particularly great, and then West Virginia looks like they kind of do have a defense this year. They held Texas Tech to 17 points. I think that was in Lubbock. So, with that being said, OSU at home, I always feel a little bit better about. And I'm not saying West Virginia isn't good or they're not legit, but I think they're very beatable, and I think OSU beats them. I'm going to say 41-38.
41-38. I like it. I got to kind of get one back on you. I got to try. I got to at least try.
Hey, season's getting halfway over.
I gotta at least try. I know. I gotta take me. Like I couldn't go against you last week.
Yeah.
I mean, OSU playing Kansas and
It's
all.
all basketball here.
I'm gonna go West Virginia wins 31-27. A close one.
Yeah, I do think it'll be close.
A close one.
It's about getting stops on them, that's for sure.
It is definitely, and we'll see if their defense is all it's cracked up to be.
It's true.
They definitely look like it against Texas Tech, only holding them to 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, given what we've seen now,
and TCU, I mean, they did pretty decent.
They did,
against TCU too.
They did. So,
it'll be tough.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for our for college football this week. After this past weekend, I
There's
really
not a
just
lot to say about
don't want
that.
to talk about it a whole lot. So moving on. So
We're ready for basketball.
One of my favorite times of the year, basketball starting.
Yes.
NBA. Get to see Russell Westbrook in the new look Thunder. Love it. First game against the 76ers, yeah?
Yeah.
And that game's on ESPN, weirdly enough. I don't know.
Yeah,
A lot of people wanted to tune into a 76ers and KD-less Thunder.
I guess the storyline is, the 76ers have had all these draft picks stocked up that they're starting to get healthy. And then...
but no Ben Simmons, though. Not this
no
one.
Ben Simmons.
Not this year.
But I guess Embiid's been looking decent.
Yeah.
But it's just preseason. But then for the on the Thunder side of things, you have Russell starts his Destroy the World tour.
He does.
And so
He does. And we're all looking forward to it. And
so we think they start off 1-0.
So I think we start off 1-0.
That's the easy part. But what do you think Russell's stats are going to be though?
Ooh, Russell's stats. I honestly expect him to challenge for the scoring title. I honestly believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Given without KD, I think everyone else thinks that as well.
Oh,
so
yeah, for sure.
So that's not like a hot sports take. That's literally just kind of common knowledge
Just
that I'm sharing with you. I think he goes maybe like in between 28 to 30 a game. I'll go maybe about 7 or 8 rebounds a game. Which is kind of low. I'm kind of short.
Yeah.
I'm kind of short. I'm trying to be realistic. Like I'm not saying he's going to put up Oscar Robertson triple double a whole season year, but
he's
it's
not
definitely
saying
possible.
he's not.
It's definitely possible.
If anybody can do it,
but definitely possible. I just want to be a little realistic, and I'll go with about like 10.5 assists, 10.5, 9.5, 10.5, somewhere around there, averaging that.
Okay.
So yeah, I think he's just ready. He's just ready to get it going. I'm ready for him to get it going, and just kind of destroy everyone.
Absolutely. I'm going big here. I think 45 points.
Who?
45 points, 12 rebounds,
Ooh.
10 assists.
Ooh.
I think he's coming out
Oscar
firing,
Robertson.
man. I think he's
Oscar
doing
Robertson, .2.
Were you saying it for the whole season?
The whole season.
Oh, okay. I meant just that game.
Okay,
Then
there
never
we
mind.
go. There we
Never
go.
mind.
Now I know why Braden looked at me crazy when I said 10.5 assists.
I was so upset when you said only 20 points. I was like, really? Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Well, okay, for that game, 45 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists.
There you go.
Season, hey, if he does that, just give him the Hall of Fame right now.
Right now.
Season, okay, definitely 28 to 30. That triple-double hasn't been done since Robertson. He's the only one to do it, right? And that's been like, 40-plus years. So, I definitely see like 28, 30 points, and then the rebounds would definitely be double digits, maybe 10 or 11. It's just the assists, not having KD on the other end of it. And, some other players are going to have to step up. But definitely, I think 7 or 8 assists a game are doable. So
Definitely.
I think we agree on that.
I like it. So let's go. Who do you think will be in the conference finals come playoff time? I know one team that I think. But I'll go. 2 for sure. I think will be there. I think definitely the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Big shocker. And the Cavaliers.
They should just get to skip.
They should,
the whole season.
They should get buys. They should get buys all the way into the
one seed for both.
1 seed for both. I definitely think that. Now my second team in those, I will go. I really like the San Antonio Spurs. Without Tim Duncan, he's been slowing down a while now. He's retired, obviously, but they bring in Pau Gasol to fill that role, and
LaMarcus has another year in the system.
LaMarcus Aldridge. You get Kawhi Leonard
Kawhi
again,
is like getting in his prime right now.
Just now getting to his prime.
Yeah.
The most underrated point guard, I think, in history, Tony Parker.
Yes,
I think he's the most
agreed.
underrated player in history. For a while, he made that thing go.
Mhm.
I mean,
And he's still,
and then
he's still
now they
active,
get Kawhi in, but he's being forgotten about.
And
Still productive, so
it's didn't Manu say it's his last season?
yeah,
So that he'll
Yeah.
probably play some inspired basketball. You know? I
definitely,
mean, he always does, but
definitely. I know that's like not a really, that's a pretty common pick, the Warriors and the Spurs, but
it's true.
that's
though.
just
I mean,
that's
they
just
put
what I feel. I think Pau Gasol fit right in because he's a really good passing big man,
Mhm.
and I think
smart.
just with Popovich,
Whole team's like
it's
this,
gonna be
probably as far as basketball IQ, it might be the smartest all around team.
definitely.
Which
Definitely.
I mean that helps.
Definitely. With the coach, with Pop, I mean, I love Greg Popovich. I have a man crush on him. That dude's awesome.
He's a
I love
man.
it. I think this team is really, really good. And I think that's the only team that I think can contend with the
Yeah.
Warriors.
I
Really.
agree with that.
With the Warriors. So moving on to Eastern Conference.
Mhm.
But first, who do you think? Do you think the Spurs as well as the Warriors?
Spurs Warriors for sure.
Spurs Warriors?
Yeah, I actually I really could see like a couple teams like fighting for the other like one of those spots. You know, I could see like the Blazers or Thunder like really
Yeah.
giving a good effort, but at the end of the day, I mean, you just look at the lineups and
Yeah.
the experience both teams have. It has to be Spurs Warriors for sure.
Definitely, I think so. Let's go to the Eastern Conference. Who do you have playing the Cavaliers? I'm assuming you do have the Cavaliers.
I do have the Cavaliers. Do not think they'll slow down any at all.
Yeah.
And you know, like last year, they kind of started off rocky. I mean, they ended up firing Blatt, Coach Blatt, right?
Yeah.
I think this year, having just won a championship, they're going to be firing on all cylinders. You know, they might get easy, 60, 65 wins this year.
Mhm.
But then going against them, I mean, I'd like to think the Raptors would have a good shot at going back.
Definitely.
I think they'll be good. I kind of want to say the Bulls just because I think it'd be fun, but I don't know how they'll be this year realistically.
Yeah.
I haven't really put much thought to it. That's going to take a lot of while for them to like try to mesh together.
Mhm.
And in that time, I think the Raptors I'd say like my top two for the other spot in the East would be the Raptors or the Hawks.
Yeah.
I'll say Raptors because they're only getting better every year.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go with a little surprise here because I went kind of vanilla on the Western Conference Finals,
Mhm.
and then vanilla with the Cavs, obviously. I'm gonna throw one at you here. The Boston Celtics.
Hey, I like
The
that.
Boston Celtics.
Oh,
I think they're ready for it. I think they're ready for it. I mean, I love Brad Stevens.
Great coach.
I honestly think Brad Stevens needs to go back to college.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he's doing such a great job.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This guy's awesome. What he's done with the Celtics, man, is just crazy. And then you get – I love Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart. I mean, I like to think Marcus Smart is like kind of like a B-grade Russell.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm not knocking Marcus Smart in any way. It's just like Russell's one of the best players.
Yeah.
But you get Marcus Smart just always playing hard.
Yeah.
He's always playing hard. He'll go do whatever it takes to win. I mean, I like that.
Yeah, props to Stevens for like turning him into like a team guy.
Exactly.
Smart, like his whole life, he's been like the guy.
guy.
At OSU, he was the guy for 2 years, and so like for him to like go in there and like take that role, I was like, yeah, no, that team's bought in. So I like that pick. That's a good pick.
Definitely, I like the story.
I'm jealous, actually.
I like the story. It's definitely not the Celtics against LeBron back in like it was when LeBron was first at the Cavaliers. New look Celtics though, but it's still like that team that beat him. It's not the same team, not the same coach,
maybe,
but it's still the same organization.
And one of the best free agent signings that's not KD with Horford.
With Horford,
That's
exactly.
big. I mean,
Exactly. That's gonna be a fun
pick.
Fun team to watch. Fun team to watch. Thank you. Now, moving on to some awards. Who you got as your MVP?
No shocker here. Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. There you go.
And I don't think it'll. I mean, I really think it would have to take like the Thunder to just like maybe finish in like a 7 or 8 or not make the playoffs for that not to happen.
Yeah.
I know like it's the kind of thing to give the MVP to like the best player on one of the better teams, which I think the Thunder will be like up there, but not one of the top 3 or 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But I just think Russell, like what he's gonna do this year is like it'll be like undeniable.
Yeah.
Like, he already plays with such aggression that it's just gonna be multiplied by 10 now with KD leaving and you know he's going to score. You know he's going to get those rebounds. It's just like the only thing I was thinking about is from a statistics standpoint is the assists. Like I said, not having KD to be on the other end of some of those assists.
Mm-hmm.
So like if the whole team steps up, which I think they can, like it'll just help Russell out. And I don't think it'll be that close. I think he's got this one.
There you go. Let me disclaimer this. I hope Russell Westbrook wins the MVP. I'm going to go vanilla again. But I'm going to explain why. I'm going to go LeBron James as my MVP.
Mm-hmm.
But here's why. KD moves to the Warriors.
Yeah.
We all know that. Now KD's the villain, right? He's kind of the guy.
Very much so.
The whole league is going to boo him
Yeah.
and the Warriors whenever they get into their arenas, whenever they go away from home. So KD's assumed the position as villain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, especially after LeBron wins a championship for Cleveland, their first in like 50 some odd years.
Yeah.
Now he's the good guy.
He's the white knight.
And so I think just because, especially with KD moving, now that makes him look extra good. I think another performance like it was last year. Just carrying his team always.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't have great pieces, but he is.
Oh yeah, without him,
definitely. The best player in the world. So, I go LeBron James, my MVP.
I like it. Like I said, best player in the world, so that makes sense.
Now,
are you ready for this, America?
Oh.
Are you ready for this?
Oh no.
Cleveland against the Spurs.
Ooh.
I am saying that.
I like that.
I'm so with so much conviction. I'm saying this right now. I really think. Okay, I probably should have thought this through before I just said that, but I don't know. I just think the Spurs they're better than last year. I think the Spurs team this year is better than the one that beat the Heat a couple years ago.
Yeah,
because it's like a bunch of the same players. They lose Diaw, they lose Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan was kind of older anyway. He's a good leader, but as far as skill set, Powell's better.
Yeah.
Kawhi's better than he was then. He was pretty dang good then too. You still got Pop. You got older Parker, older Manu, but they don't seem like the age really sometimes. Yeah. Especially Parker. If he stays healthy and the whole team stays healthy. If LaMarcus can duplicate what he did to us the first couple games, the first few games against Oklahoma City in the playoffs this past year, he had like 40 points it seemed like every game, and then the rebounds go along with it. So I'm going to go out on a limb there. I'm going to say the Spurs. Spurs against Cavs, and then man, I don't know. I think this one's tougher than picking the Spurs Warriors. I'll say Spurs. I'll say Spurs in 7.
Spurs in 7. I like it.
Maybe some bold predictions there, but I'm going with it.
I will go Warriors Cavs rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Same result.
Ooh. Okay.
Same result. Justice
Cavs
will be served.
Yes.
Basketball gods will think. They'll let the Warriors think that they're going to win it,
mm-hmm.
and then boom, just crush their hopes and dreams right there with the Cavs victory.
As KD misses the last second shot.
I love it. I don't think that they'll blow a 3-1 lead again, but
no, there's no way.
But they're going to lose that series. So
I drop top of my whip, baby. That car driving make you feel some type of way. I know you do. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way.
So moving on to our favorite segment, that's some type of way. And it is brought to you by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The GOAT.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin 316.
Exactly. Says I can't say that. But
it's a family friendly show.
It's family friendly. Almost got
but you know it.
Almost got you know what Austin 316 says. So Braden, what has got you feeling some type of way?
Okay, well, I don't know if anybody noticed, but a few nights ago, the Cubs clinched the first trip to the World Series for the franchise in 71 years. And not only that, but they did it against the best pitcher on the planet, I know Kershaw's had his postseason troubles, but let's not get it mistaken. That is the best pitcher on the planet. I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. This was the biggest game he's ever pitched in, which made me think we could beat him because he has had those problems, in the playoffs, and it was probably the craziest crowd he was going to be going against ever. And that was, not only that, but it was the biggest game in Cubs history, because this is to break one curse right here, There's still you still have to win it, but I think from here on out, every next game in the series against the Indians only becomes bigger and bigger. So, really, then as we feel some type of way, it's just that the Cubs did it, and not only did they do it, but they just dominated. From that first Dexter Fowler double to start off the game, I was like, I knew this is it. I figured we'd win. I thought it'd be a lot closer. I thought Kershaw against Hendricks for a few innings, 8 innings deep for both. But Hendricks, oh my gosh, that dude. They
can't touch him.
They can't.
They can't touch him. He softens him up and he throws 89 right past him. They can't touch him.
Yeah, he's not he's not Kershaw or Max Scherzer. He's not even Lester. He's not gonna just overwhelm you with fastballs. He just picks his spot.
He reminds me of Greg Maddux.
Yes, exactly. See, he's just
he's not as good as Greg Maddux.
But you can kind of compare parts of their game. It's just
they pick you apart.
Picks you apart. And he wasn't even phased. Kershaw was showing those emotions out there. Hendricks was just like the announcers were saying, it looks like it was just a regular season game in May. It wasn't even a big deal. And so, being a Cubs fan, or just being a sports fan, that was one of the best games I've ever watched. Everything was clicking. All the players that had the troubles hitting against Kershaw in Game 2 came out in Game 6. Rizzo had the home run. And as hot as the Indians are right now,
the Cubs are hot too.
Yeah, we're hot too. And we're starting to get it clicking, so I'm excited. But just that whole performance has got me feeling some type of way.
There you go. I like that. Well, what's really got me feeling some type of way is that performance from the OU defense. But there's no need to go any further on that.
That's it.
That's really what's got me feeling some type of way. But shout out, since this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, feeling some type of way. Cancer sucks. And my grandma was actually affected by breast cancer. So shout out to everyone who's had breast cancer, survived it, going through it. Just push through. You guys are awesome. And that's what's got me feeling some type of way, man. Cancer sucks.
It does.
It sucks.
Keep fighting though. And I think it's awesome that the NFL, which is probably the biggest sports organization maybe in the world, honestly, is pushing it. It's big time. It's definitely a good cause. Anybody can get around because it affects so many people. So good shout out. I like it.
Definitely. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Does it? No. We got it all out there.
Anything else?
Oh, I would like to give a shout out to Christina Applegate though.
Shout out Christina Applegate. That's what I was waiting on. That's what I was waiting on. Well, wish we could go longer, but we can't because we are has-beens. We are has-beens. Thank you everyone for watching. Go check out our website, thehasbeens.weebly.com, and be on the lookout for Matchup Mondays.
He didn't even turn my mic on. Turned his on.
Yours is not even plugged in. Yours is not even plugged in.
Mine's not even plugged in.
You unplugged it, man. You don't even know. But anyways, go check out our website. Top 5 Tuesdays coming out tomorrow, and Matchup Mondays coming out next Monday. So we're going to do OU football 2008 versus the 2011 OSU football team.
Should be a good game.
Should be a good one. Should be a good one. Yes, definitely. Well, that about does it for us. See you guys next time.